Grand Rising. Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, the Psychic Astrologer. My website is readings by leonardtmunson.net. Welcome to the weekly overview, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, from January the 22nd to the 29th, 2026. Let's talk about the lessons you learned when the year 2025 was a 9-year in numerology. Letting go, cutting losses, realization, ending the new beginning, and love and romance. Now that we're in a 1 year, we are now cleaning up the residue that was left from the 9 year in love and romance. Cancer, your solar sun is in the 8th house. The 8th house is Scorpio, the house of abundance, prosperity, infinity, strength, success, the house of intimacy, share resources, death and resurrection, rising from the ashes, transformation and change and secret. Now the sun is in Aquarius. Aquarius deals with hopes, wishes, friendship, groups, organization, humanitarian efforts, independence, freedom, change, chaos, and upheaval. All right? So Cancer, you said goodbye to some relationships in love and romance. There was someone in here that there was someone trying to put a paternity stuff on you, and you knew that you didn't have sex with this person. And if you did, you used the proper thing to get involved with. They were trying to play on your emotions. But you're no longer letting your emotions lead you into wrong decisions and making big mistakes in love and romance. Mercury's in Aquarius. You're communicating what you want in anything new, in any relationship or any existing relationship where you feel that you've been let go of not getting what you want. Venus in Aquarius. So the residue of love, money, work, possession, luxury, and beauty, you're getting it out of the way. Some of this is no longer going to exist. Your energy level, Mars, the bigger the force to drive the passion, the sensuality. You no longer want to be in a relationship that's just based on sex. You want something to be based on a new and stronger foundation. And they have to bring something into a relationship. Now, Jupiter's in Cancer retrograding. When a planet's retrograding Cancer, it's moving backwards, reviewing when it was going direct, and seeing the mistakes you made and correcting them. This has to do with your roots, your foundation, your home, your family, security, and women issues in your life. Now, some of you stepped out on a relationship and you got caught. Some of you thought that somebody was around you or had your back, but they were sabotaging you the whole time. Uranus in Taurus, again, retrograding. Again, you are cleaning up the residue of love, money, work, possession, luxury, and beauty. There's no more illusion here, Cancer. Head in the clouds. There's no more deception. You see through it. You got no more brain fog. You see clearly. This has been bothering you for quite a while, Cancer, beneath the surface. So it's now coming to the surface, and now you're going to have freedom, independence, and change. The North Node in Pisces, Cancer, these are lessons that you need to learn in this lifetime. Trust your intuition. And don't look at a book as its cover. Read the table of contents, and if you don't like it, close it. Libra in Sagittarius, you want freedom and adventure. You want to get out of this constraint that people have made about love and romance. You want your freedom. Chiron in Aries, you're no longer the wounded warrior, the victim. You're not in the scarcity mindset, or you're not in the fight. You're now in abundance and a survivor. All right, Cancer, the next sign is Scorpio. Scorpio, your solar sun is in the 4th house. The 4th house is Cancer. And Cancer deals with home, your roots, your family, your home, security, and women in your life. It also deals with your intuition, trusting that, being sensitive to follow your first impression or your mother's wit or your gut feeling. Okay? It's really playing is the moon. The moon deals with emotional issues and women issues. So it rises up and it's released. and information about love and romance that's been withheld from you will coming to the surface. All right. Now, the sun is in Aquarius. Aquarius represents hopes, wishes, friendships, groups, organization, humanitarian efforts. It also represents freedom, independence, chaos, change, and revolution. So in your love and romance, you're not looking at the old way, you're looking at the new way. And you're not staying around when it's not working out for you. You're not relying on your emotions anymore. With the moon in Aquarius, sun in Aquarius, you can deal with your intellect. Because when you let your emotion rule you, you get unfocused, you don't think right, and you're pressured to make the wrong decision. Mercury's in Aquarius. This is helping you to communicate what you want. Some of you are beginning to love yourself and stop putting other people before you. Some of you are not pouring into other people's cups anymore, and your cup is empty. It's going to be a give and even take. Mars in Aquarius. So the vigor, the force, the drive, the passion, the energy. You clean up this residue, the sensuality, the aggression, and war. If you don't get what you want, you're not dealing with the person in love and romance. Now, Jupiter's in Cancer retrograding. When a planet retrograde, it's moving backwards from Earth point of view. You review when it's going direct, and what mistake that you made in romance and love, you're correcting it. Some of you are getting out of a relationship you've been in for years. Some of you are distant in a relationship you thought was for you. And some of you just want rest. You want peace and start loving yourself. Some of you was double dipping, and other people were double dipping on your peace or when you were double dipping on somebody else. So you thought these people was in your corner, they were your secret enemies. Uranus and Taurus retrograding. Again, cleaning up this residue about love, work, money, possession, and luxury and beauty. So somebody was just in a relationship just for the money, that's all. Neptune, your head is not in the cloud, anymore. Illusion and fantasy, deception and all that stuff. You are now seeing things clearly. And this has been bothering you below the surface, and now it's coming to the top, and you're dealing with it, and it's bringing you emotional freedom and intellectual freedom that you never had before. These are the lessons you need to learn in this lifetime, Scorpio, with the North Node in Pisces. Trust your intuition. Lilith in Sagittarius, you want freedom and adventure. You want to get out of this constraint and restriction that society has put on you as about love and romance. You're not the victim with Chiron in Aries, the wounded warrior. You're not in a flight to fight. You're not in scarcity mindset. You're a survivor, and you are in abundant mindset. Scorpio. Pisces. Pisces, your solar sun is in the 12th house. Letting go, cutting losses, realization. Trust your intuition and your psychic ability. Your ruling planet, Neptune, there's no more illusion here in Pisces. You're not going to more head in the clouds about romance and love. So when it was 2025 and with the numerology 9 year, letting go, cutting losses, realization, ending a new beginning. Now we're in a 1 year, but there's still some residue from that 9 year that you got to clean up. Just like you wiping the floor and you sit down and you got to see some more dirt, you got to clean it up now. Okay? The sun is in Aquarius, so it deals with hopes, wishes, friendship. It also deals with groups, organization, humanitarian efforts. It also deals with freedom, independence, chaos of people, and change. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planets in Aquarius. So when it's more than one planet in a sign, this is called the stellar sign. So everybody is thinking intellectual. We're not letting emotions take over us. So things are going to happen very quickly. The moon is in Pisces. You are not relying on your emotional feeling about anything now. You're using your intellect. You know that these things get you into a lot of trouble. Mercury in Aquarius, you're communicating in any love relationship what you want. You're tired of pulling people's cups up and not your cup being full. Venus, so you're cleaning up the residue of love, money, work, possession, beauty, and luxury at this time. Mars, you got the energy, the vigor, the force, the drive, the passion, and the sensuality, and the aggressiveness to go for what you want while you're in a relationship, while you're not in a relationship. Jupiter in Cancer retrograde. When the planet is retrograde, it's moving backwards, reviewing when it was going direct, correcting things with roots, foundation, home, family, security. Uranus in Taurus. Okay, again, love, money, work, and possession. Some of you was messing around with somebody else, a backstab.